there was a viral incident here. There was a Virginia high school sprinter. Her name is Alaila Everett. And there's this shot right here. Look, oh, wow, come on now. We got a little picture of here. Here it is. I got an arrow. She's running down, and then she takes the baton and smacks one of her opponents in the back. And she's claiming that this was an accident. Now, she was a senior who was running the second leg for IC Norcom High School, a 4x200 meter relay team, where she allegedly hit Brookville High School's junior Kaelen Tucker at the VHSL Class 3 State Indoor Championships at Liberty University on March 7th. And there was some lip reading that was done after the fact. If you want to run that back, I don't know if you can see it from this angle. There's some alternate angles where they can catch her saying "get off," and that she had yelled things towards her. But a lot has been made about this just because people think it's a dirty play, and the parents of the girl that got hit, that was on the other side of the baton, they wanted some action right there. I mean, they actually served her a court paper that requested a protective order. So they've taken some initiative here to take some action, and she was very upset about this. Of course, she's saying that it was not her, that was an accident. Here was her reaction to the baton incident.
Just a person by myself. Nobody's going to believe me, because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Okay, first of all, run that back. Am I the only one that heard a fire alarm there? Do you guys hear the fire alarm?
Just a person by myself. Nobody's going to believe me, because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Liar. And then she did that intentionally, and that's what sparked that fire alarm right there. But look, we have not only a D1 college football player with us, we also have a former track and field athlete in J-Rob. And I was the only person in this studio. We didn't get Sawyer's opinion on this. Show the clip to Sawyer real quick and see if he thinks it's intentional. But everyone has said that they think it's her. I'm siding with her on this one. But you know more than me when it comes to track and field. Do you think this was an accident, or do you think that this was intentional?
I mean, it's intentional, Doug. Like, I mean, D-Mac, this is as intentional as it gets. I run track for years, my whole life, and I understand that in a race, sometimes as you know, you get more tired. Some of your form, you lose your form, and you're not running to the best standard. Your arms flail and stuff like that. But she cocked back and knocked her with the baton. And I don't care how much she cries. The Oscar goes to, because
she sold it.
She's selling it right now. And she's sell it. Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. I do think that was as blatant as it gets. Clearly knocked her over the head with a baton. Uncalled for in the track and sport.
How heavy are those things? They seem pretty heavy.
She'll be fine.
But it says after that. It says after that doctors examined her, and
because it is like aluminum, so it's hard, So if you
the back of the neck,
and if you hit somebody in the right spot with the right level of force, it's gonna hurt. I mean, she shouldn't be like they say like CTE or anything from it though.
They said concussion, possible skull fracture, and yeah, I mean she's getting it bad, man. She's getting death threats, which is never cool. Like, why? Racial slurs. I mean,
the racial slurs are ridiculous.
This is just I want to even if she did it intentionally, she doesn't deserve death threats or racial slurs.
She's still a kid.
So people. She said in a separate interview, they're assuming my character, calling me ghetto and racial slurs, death threats, all this off a 9-second video. And the family, they just kind of want an apology. They said, they were beside us at the event. They were watching the video at the event, but no one apologized or came to check in on her. Even if it was a fluke or a freak accident, you still check on her. Yeah, even like I said, that's a good point. If it was a freak accident, you definitely want to check on her. But Noel, what's your take on this? Was this intentional? Was it an accident?
I don't buy the whole accident. You clearly see the windup. You see the connection right to the back of the head, neck area. I just think temper probably got to her in the moment. She's just a heated race. Maybe some words were exchanged between them earlier in the race, but I don't buy the whole accident, man. It's a really bad look.
Yeah, it's a bad look out of frustration, and it kind of reminds me of like Draymond Green. She's like the Draymond Green of high school track and field, where he kicks a dude in the nuts, and swings on a dude and makes contact with her face, and it's like, oh, it's accidental. It wasn't me. So yeah, it could be a little bit of that too. But yeah, I mean, like I said, even if she did what she did intentionally, does not deserve the backlash that she is getting. So hopefully they resolve this. And hey, this is the most that high school track has probably been talked about in a long, long time. So yeah, it's a lot of buzz about that.